Hello. Just to let you know, the Warriors podcast is now on Patreon. If you would like to join the gang, do so. We have lots of different tiers, which you get lots of different things, don't they, Barry?
You do. If you join at one of the lower tiers, you might get something like a signed card through the post. If you go through one of the higher tiers, you'll get cups, stress balls, priority entrance into live shows, things like that. But most importantly to you, you get an extra episode a week. You get an extra half an hour of this nonsense every Friday. But you also get video specials. We are taking all the money that we make through Patreon and we are investing it in more production to grow the podcast. So we'll be doing video stuff, won't we, Hayley?
Yeah, we recorded a special a few weeks ago at the Frog and Bucket. I set Barry a challenge. That was all filmed. We had a real fun day and I cannot wait for you lot to see it. That'll be exclusive on Patreon in the next couple of weeks, so get yourself signed up.
Patreon.com/The Warriors.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to the Warriors podcast with me, Barry Dodds, and her, Hayley Ellis. Hiya.
Hello. You all right?
No, how are you?
Right, I'll tell you what's wrong with Barry and then he can sort of chip in. I mean,
Right,
I can't tell you what's wrong with Barry, actually, because that is more complex. That's probably more of a series. But thank you for all those of you who come to the live show last week. You may have noticed, if you were in the room, Barry was a little bit off. One of my friends was there, and as you came off stage, she went, is Barry all right? His lip looks the colour of an uncooked prawn.
I mean, of all the things to describe it as, I don't think that's part of a normal colour scheme. The
uncooked prawn?
The uncooked dead prawn. Oh, really? It's like, I think I'm gonna have a feature wall, and what I'm gonna go for is dead shellfish.
Oh, I'm allergic to shellfish. Anyway, let's crack on. So Barry, bless you, Barry, because a lot of people, by the way, are asking if they could see the live show. We're going to be putting it on Patreon at some point, so look out for that. Sign up to us at thewarriors.com/Patreon.
Once we've chopped out all the bits that are illegal, didn't work, or were just completely scandalous. And always remember, what's said in the room stays in the room. Thank you very much.
So you can look forward to a whole 2 minutes to watch there if you join the Patreon. At the end of the video, because I watched a little bit of it back, I can see me like holding you up like a Nanna as you're going down the stairs, and you can see me going to you. Are you all right? And you're like sort of holding onto the rail going down like a fucking hobbit. You really weren't right, were you?
I wasn't right at all. I tell you what, that rail that they've put on next to the steps at the Frog, that's been a depressing thing when I've realised, oh yeah, that is actually for helping yourself up. It's like when you use the handles on the bath for the first time. It's like, oh, it's all downhill from here, really, isn't it?
Do you want to tell people what's up? It's a little bit gross, by the way.
I'll keep it as brief as possible. Basically what it is I've got a leaky head.
Basically.
Yeah.
You can't say it like that. Like you're doing a plumbing job.
All right, I'll give it the full term. It's a traumatic cerebral spinal fluid leak. Basically, your head and your spine sits all in a big sack of fluid, and if at some point in your past or in your history you've had a head injury, it means that it can leak. And about 6 months ago it happened, and then last week I sat up and all this liquid came out my nose, and I was like,
okay, anyway,
no.
enjoy your breakfast, enjoy your tea. But,
and what it is I got attacked years ago when I was on a bus and had to have some subsequent surgeries, and that's probably what's caused like a weakening as I'm getting older. But what it means is that I get super sensitive to light, and I get something called thunderclap headaches, which sort of knock you for six a little bit. And at the end of the first section, you may have noticed, I think I said to the room, anyone else hot in here? And everyone's like, no, quite quite comfortable actually, and I'm
You li-
absolutely dripping.
You look like that meme. Do you know of the man from, I think it's from Airplane,
When it's running down his face.
where it's just like exaggerated sweat? But thank you for coming. Don't worry, you can't catch it. It's just in Barry's head.
No, you can't catch it. But what it does mean, I mean, it is my worry of the week. I will say it now, and I'll explain why as we get to it. So yeah, that's what I've had going on. So some people did message and say, "Are you all right?" Because I think a couple of people noticed, is like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I've just had to basically rest up." So obviously, I've got some sort of major trauma going on in my head, and Haley's got the sniffles. That's comfort. Do you know what? That's really unfair. I could tell when I spoke to you before on the phone that you were properly poorly, and I was like, oh, do you know what? You know when someone's so poorly, you're like, I'm not actually going to take the piss here because I don't think it's very fair. You sounded really, really done.
I don't know whether I'm poorly. I just got, or it's a combination. Do you know, like when you deal with a lot of stress, and then when you stop, and then you get ill, it might be that, or I might just be coming down with something. But let me tell you this: what happened on my birthday.
Go on.
By the way, thank you to everyone who bought cards to the live shows. It was really, really lovely of you all. I really, really appreciate it. And all the people who did messages and everything like that, I really appreciate it. But for my birthday, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a Hayley day. My daughter's in nursery. My partner's at work. I thought, I'm going to book in, take myself to a spa. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Paid, I'm going to name them, Village Hotels. Paid for the Village Village Hotel. I didn't pay loads. I only paid 20 quid for a day pass. Went in, used the gym, and then I thought, I'll go into the sauna now. Go into the hot tub. Hot tub was empty. There was no water in it. The sauna was off.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
So I went and sat in the steam room, by the way, which was rammed because nothing else was fucking open.
It's like when one of the roller coasters closes in Alton Towers, you can't get on anything else.
I don't even think it was a steam room, just there was that many of us in there. We were sweating our heads off.
Was it the changing room?
And anyway, as we're sat in there, they decided in the main pool to have OAP aqua aerobics. So I couldn't even meditate in the steam room, because I'm big into meditation. I'll get onto this in a minute. Because they were playing like "Ring My Bell," and then have you ever heard a dance remix of Whitney Houston while you're sweating in a box full of strangers? It's not relaxing.
And what is it? Is this pool just full of pensioners dancing to it?
Well, I wouldn't say dancing. I'd say more leaning back in the water,
bobbing around like the end of Cocoon.
And by the way, I'm not ageist in the slightest. You do you. But when I've come for a relaxing day out, I just didn't need a dance version of Ring My Bell.
Big pool of Nanna soup.
And then basically I'll tell you what happened before that. It's even worse than that. So I went to the gym and I thought, now I'll go and sit in the... So before he'd even gone and realised nothing was working, I realised I'd forgot my swimsuit because I was in a rush that morning getting my daughter to nursery. So I thought, I'll just go and buy them. They sell them here because it's about 25-minute drive from my house, this place as well.
Right.
So I thought, I'll just go and buy one because they sell them. I said, how much is a swim costume? He went 40 quid. And I went, yeah, I'm gonna go home. So I went home.
In your coat. That'll show them. Bring your prices down.
I'm not even joking. Part of me was considering sitting in there in a bra. And anyway, I drove home and then I drove back again to find out nothing was fucking working. And so then I sat and I just steamed for 10 minutes and then went home again.
What? You've done more miles than you have, probably for a gig. To do something nice.
I know. So I'm very, very stressed out.
How did you feel afterwards?
Stressed?
Stressed, and now you've got some virus that you've picked up from hanging around pensioners on a Tuesday as well. It's that's one of those days where they definitely do like an OAP special where it's like, you get to use all the stuff and you get your hair done afterwards for like 7 quid. That's what you've...
But then I was thinking this when I was looking at him, thinking, oh, I can't wait until that's all I've got for my days. But then I thought, I'm a comedian. There's no retirement plan. I won't be I won't be going to the fucking gym every day.
No, you're going to Matlock.
What's Matlock?
Just a random Derbyshire town where there's a gig.
Oh, I thought you meant that's where old people go, like Matlock.
Like Valhalla.
No, do you know, like Switzerland? They go, but for cheap, they do it in Matlock. No, I think what I'll be doing, because there's no retirement plan or pension with this job that we do, I'll just be on Gala Bingo, desperately trying to pay me rent.
God, it's depressing. Do you know what? I've signed up to several saver schemes as well. That are, you know how you get like targeted a bit, like on your emails and stuff like that. Like,
what are yours like? Do you suffer with a drippy head?
that ended better than I thought it was going to. No, it's all like life insurance and stuff like that, and like, you know, I like, it started only offering me the 20-year plans. I remember when I used to get these and it was a 30-year plan. Even fucking Aviva's losing faith in me.
They're just looking at you, seeing your leaky body and like,
Nah, 20.
5
20
years max.
By the way, sign them up for a Saga brochure.
Don't you worry. Have you got loads of pensions and that then?
Oh God, no! I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I've got an Aliens poster that's signed by the entire cast. So that's one. I've got a load of steel books that are quite rare.
Right, Barry. Let's just go back to this. Do you have a pension plan? No, but I've got a signed Aliens poster. It's not. It's not.
we all make bad investments, right? That's just.
How much did you pay for that then?
I shall never say.
Oh no! Well, how long ago did you buy it?
A while back, and I will say it's faulty as well. The person who sold me it had fallen off their wall, and because it's really big. And it had fallen down and the frame had crushed part of it, and so there was a rip, but it had been restored, but the rip is straight through Sigourney Weaver's signature.
I was just going to say, does it now say Sigourney Weaver?
It is right through. Honestly, every other cast member, literally people who acted in that film and nothing else, pristine autographs. Pristine. Sigourney Weaver. Right through the middle. You can't tell from the front, but if you look at the back, you can see where it's been restored as well.
That's like getting a James Bond picture and everything's on there is fine bar James Bond. Like, is it like, do you know, like that famous artwork where someone had a little go at remake, like, what's that famous artwork?
Isn't it
and they've
amazing?
Sort of had a go at drawing it back on. Have you
Oh.
tried doing it?
No, I didn't do it. The person who had it before me had it done, but it significantly affected the price. And that was a treat for myself quite a few years ago. And I'm just hoping that it goes up, up, up in value.
Yeah, I can't see that happening. Not many
I'm
people
just waiting for the curse of time to kick in. Like, you know, like I imagine like a poster of the Dad's Army movie signed by all the cast. It's probably worth a bit now.
Yeah, but not many people type into like an eBay search looking for Sigourney Weaver. Like, it's not. Should we do our worries of the week?
Let's do worries of the week.
Worries.
Right, so my worry of the week's connected to what's been going on. Because of this leak, as I said, it makes you very sensitive to light, and that's what could cause these headaches, right? Now, that's obviously what was happening at the Frog, because those lights, you can see them from space, right? They're so fucking bright, right? So that's what triggered it. So at home, I've got to try and minimise my exposure to light. So I'm sat here now, because you very kindly had to take over all social media duties the other day because I couldn't look at a screen. I'm wearing sunglasses.
You sat at the computer looking like fucking Roy Orbison.
That's exactly what I look like. I answered the door about 10 minutes before we came on this to the postwoman, right? Bearing in mind, it's proper grey, cloudy and overcast, right? I answered the door in glasses and she just looked at me like, fuck you, Jack Nicholson, right? I mean, I went for Jack Nicholson, you went for Roy Orbison.
Yo, can I just say, like, imagine in Nottingham, there's never any sun. It's like... just opening the door. And I bet your sunglasses as well, they're not like Ray-Bans, they're not like cool ones, are they? And they're like those ones you buy in a petrol station with a little torch at the side. Are they those ones? JML screen glasses.
They're called Ray-Bans.
How fucking...
They're green.
Are you joking me?
And I bought them at the beach in Spain.
I thought that was a joke. They're genuinely called Roy Bands.
Yep. I got them in Santa Susana about 10 years ago.
Do you want to... It sounds like someone with a Brummy accent trying to sell Ray-Bans. Do you want to buy some Roy Bands?
Roy Bands.
Oh, please take a picture, put that on the Patreon.
I will do. I'll take a picture and put it on the Patreon. A little treat for you all on Tuesday. Me looking like an absolute ring. Yeah.
So you've got to wear... Have you got to take you... Sorry, Barry, it's a very serious medical issue. But have you got to take your Roy Bands to gigs then? Are you going to be gigging this weekend?
No. Well, I've still got a couple more days resting up. I am getting better because I haven't had any issues today, so I think it is getting better. But I'm just minimising my exposure to it. But yeah, I think if I've got to wear something like that on stage, then I might invest in some trendy ones at some point. But also the problem I've got is that I can't wear glasses generally on stage because I get hot in this steam up. So I would literally be like Stevie Wonder, just there, just shouting into just no idea, just completely unable to see anyone. But I'm comparing as well, so I'm just going,
you won't be able to see anyone. You have to see who's in the audience.
Yeah, it's gonna.
You can't see them through your Roy Bands. I'm not being funny though. If I was in the audience, I wouldn't have much faith in you as a compare. If you're coming on in a pair of fucking rubber shoes and a pair of Roy Bands, I'd be like, who's this?
This isn't the professional standard that we expect at £17 a ticket.
What's the caretaker doing a gig?
Oh, hey, did you find your Ray-Bans?
Oh, I did, yes. Speaking of actual genuine Ray-Bans.
Oh, cheers for letting me know that when I was poorly, instead of rooting through all the bags and boxes that I had.
No, I only found them. I only found them this morning.
Right.
I keep losing things all the time.
Oh,
sorry. It's now the time for some dance music.
Hang on.
What is that? Is that a ringtone?
Yeah, 2 secs, Haley. Hello? Lovely, thank you. Bye-bye. Promising.
Was that your sunglasses dealer? Yeah, you won't believe this. We've got a pair of...
I could do an impression of the man who sold them to me if you want.
No, let's not. So, what were you asking me about? Yeah, so I thought I'd like a loss. Do you misplace stuff all the time now?
Forgetful. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, really bad.
I leave something behind at a gig every single fucking night now. And I always get promoters ringing me up. And this is as I'm driving away. They're like, oh, Hayley, you've left. I'd be like, something really important.
Oh, God,
You've left all of your stuff here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I leave a lot of shirts at gigs, but thankfully, I only buy the same shirts. So it's just like, it's all right. I've got 6 more at home. It's fine.
I've actually got one of your... Do you know when we filmed the special?
Mm.
I must have picked it up by accident. I've got one of your Fruit of the Loom, Fruit of the Boom t-shirts here.
Oi, you cheeky cow, right? What?
It is a Fruit of the Loom, but I was changing it because you've got Roy bands to Fruit of the Boom.
Oh, fruit. All right.
What did you think I was doing?
I thought it was going to be some sort of fat reference, like the Incredible Bulk.
It wasn't. Wait till
what
the
is
special
it?
comes out, because then you'll see you doing fat jokes at me. Anyway.
That's my favourite bit, isn't it? The way they've edited the sound's beautiful. Which one? Is it a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the one the Warriors ones?
No, it's a t-shirt, but it's not a t-shirt. It's got, like, long arms.
Oh, good. Oh, I've been wondering where that was. Brilliant. Yeah, keep hold of that. I mean, you probably
I don't know where it
put
is
it under your
something.
pillow and everything.
No, I think I've used it. I ran out of toilet roll the other day.
By the way, there's been some reaction as well to a clip that you put out from the live show, which was me explaining about if you go to the lavatory, do you put toilet paper down to soften the impact? Some people saying, is that really a thing about when you get splashback, and about if it hits your arse, it's good luck and it's called Neptune's kiss, right? That honestly is. But I also forgot to say that if it splashes back and it hits your cobblers, that's Neptune's fury, and that's bad luck.
What's your cobblers?
Your nuts.
So if it... I can't even believe I'm entertaining this.
Anyway, so that's what's been going on in my world. That's my worry, that I'm walking around in a pair of Roy bands, spinal fluid leaking out of my nose. Postwoman thinks I'm a twat, and I've just found out that that you've probably made a voodoo doll out of one of my shirts. Brilliant. In fact, hang on, have you been sticking fucking pins in this? Is this the leaking? Is this what it is?
Yeah, what I've been doing is I've been pouring water onto it. Oh, there's a lot to worry about there for you, Barry. And my worry this week is I just missed a direct debit payment. Anyway, let's crack on with other people's worries.
Was it to the swimming pool?
Fucking raging about that. Do you think I should genuinely complain?
Absolutely. You've paid for nothing.
But I think they must have it in there's that many T's and C's. It's one of those ones, you know, where it's like 5 pages of T's and C's in really small writing.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and I thought, do you know what? There's no point me even complaining, because what they'll do is they'll go, do you know they've had the nerve as well to ring me on the same day and ask me if I want to join their gym permanently?
Nah, you're all right, actually. I came along, everything was broken, and it looked like Land of the Dead. I'll give it a miss, thanks. I'm going to go to McCure Hotel in future.
Do you know what I should have done? No, because the hot tub was empty. I should have just got a kettle and started filling it up myself.
Oh, that'd have cost him. Oh, in this climate.
Let's do some other people's worries. I've got a new jingle for this. I premiered it at the live show. Should we do it now?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
Indeed, I will. Right. Let's dive in. So I've got a worry here from Joseph. Hello, Haley and Burry. Right, lovely. Cheers, Joseph. I've got a worry that's been niggling at my brain for a while now. Recently, I've moved into a new house, which is next door to my partner's parents' house. And whilst house viewing, noticed there was a lot of damp under the sink. My partner's dad is a bit of a handyman and friends with the landlord, so was paid to sort it out. Long story short, I'm not happy with the job he has done at all, and I'm having to fix it all myself. For example, he has removed the shelves from the cupboard and turned them into new back panels. Basically, I'm left with about 40% of the storage space that I should have. My worry is this. He said he's going to sort out the garden once the warm weather arrives. How do I tell him to get lost without upsetting what is essentially my father-in-law and new neighbour?
So who's doing the jobs for him? The father-in-law or the neighbour?
So Joseph's partner, his dad, lives next door to them, right?
Yeah.
And he's mates with the landlord who actually owns that house. So when jobs are needing doing, the landlord is paying his partner's dad just to go around and fix the jobs. But the problem is that it's being done to obviously a shitty standard, because you know what, He's no incentive to put any pride in his work. He's just going to fucking bosh
Well,
it
no,
through.
it might
Isn't
not be a shitty standard. It might just be, you know, what he thinks they want, which is, you know, less storage.
We all want less storage space.
It might just be a minimalist. It might be like a Maria Kondo. Do you know where they're like, is it Maria Kondo? She had the program on Netflix, and it's like things that don't bring you joy, you're meant to chuck out your house.
Oh.
Do you know, like, if you're a hoarder? There was a whole show on it.
Oh,
and like, yeah. So if you look at an object, and think, well, that's not bringing me any joy, just lash it. I mean, there's more to it than that. I'm basically paraphrasing it. They did get a 12-part series just out of that statement, but so you lash it basically. So if you look around your room now, and you pick up stuff, is it bringing me joy? What have you got?
Oh, hang on, I'm looking at an Aliens poster with a fucking rip in it.
Through your Roy bands.
You actually can't see the rip with sunglasses on.
Can't see the fucking poster.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, this, Joseph. Yeah.
Do you know what I would do?
Go on.
I would. So they say, oh, do you still need the garden doing? You go, do you know what? There's a friend of mine at work. I don't know what job you do, Joseph, so this might not work. There's a friend of mine at work who is just getting into landscape gardening, and they've offered to come round and do it for free, right? So we won't need you, right? So they'll go, okay, back off, and then just pay someone.
Or you can say that you want to do it because you fancy doing it as a bit of exercise in the hot weather, and and you'd want to get out there and do it yourself, and it's cheaper than a gym. Could do that. Or, and this is a stroke of genius, right? What you can do is go to your local butcher,
Okay.
get like a decent sized bone, right? Bury it so far down, then dig it up yourself. Ring Cleveland police; they'll turn it all over for you.
Unsolved.
So what you need to do, Joseph, just make yourself a suspect in a major crime
To
save offending someone. Waste police time to save offence. Barry,
Good thinking, though, isn't it?
You come to... Yeah, they turn the garden over. They're not going to renovate it for you, are they?
No, but it's the digging the top layer up that's like basically they'll turn it over for you. You just flatten it down a bit of topsoil and grass seed. Honestly, mate, you'll be blossoming come September.
I think what'll happen is they'll turn up and they'll go, "No, that's a wishbone, mate."
Oh yeah, remember to throw the pig bone away because you will get rats. You don't want to undo all of.
Why does this sound like you've done this before?
No, I'm just thinking practically.
No one thinks like that, Barry.
Just saying.
Have you?
What a tip! Top tip.
Have you done this before?
No, I've not done this before. Right, where do you think I live? Fucking Cromwell Street. Right, no, I haven't done this before.
Right, let's move on. So we've had an email from Jack who says, "Hello, yours too." So I'm saying that the way he's written it.
Okay.
HELLAW. Hello, yours too. So I'm a delivery driver, and of course the fans have cameras on the outside of them for safety purposes. I don't get that because I get it on like a one that's carrying loads of cash. Do you know those ones? Anyway, he was going to break in for a bag of frozen chips. Anyway. My only worry is there's a camera that can see me inside the cab, and I have signed my life away in the contract I signed. Being a fellow vape, I often have a sneaky puff in the cab and pretend I don't see the no smoking sign. The secondary one would be when I jump out for a piss in a bush, can the camera see me straining the taties? Do your worst, Jack.
Straight as the titties.
Have you finished?
Sorry. I'm very childish. Sorry.
Do you know what, Jack? I read I'm sure someone does stand up about this. Did you read that story in the paper from years ago? And I'm sure a comedian does a bit about it, where the delivery driver has obviously done a piss because they don't have time to stop because they had that much to do. They did a piss in like a bag or something, and then they give it to people by mistake with the groceries.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Was that you, Jack?
Jack, are you having
At least he's doing it in a bush. Let me just Google it. Let me just Google it.
What are you putting? Man piss.
Here we go. From 2018. Horrified Amazon shopper, finds bottle of urine in his damaged delivery box. The disgusting item was in a damaged box containing a £65 Swarovski bauble.
He's buying fucking crystal baubles of Amazon.
The 50-year-old customer didn't want to be named. Says, I opened the box and pulled out what I ordered. I also pulled out a bottle and it was full of urine. I could tell instantly what it was. I just couldn't believe it. I kept washing my hands over and over again. It's not about the compensation. So there you go.
Well,
but apparently
it is.
In December.
Well, it is.
In December, it was revealed in a probe that many Amazon drivers urinate in plastic bottles in their vans as they have no time to stop for toilet breaks.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? You know what? If they do want to go through the footage to try and find you having a piss, let them, right? Because you know what? No job is worth anybody doing that to you, right? So officially, they can go and fuck themselves. Who covers? I think that's awful, spying on employees like that.
No, I don't think. I think we've read the Right, we're going to get him in more trouble because we've named the business here. But he said his worry is there's a camera that can see me inside the cab. So he doesn't actually say there is. He's saying there's a worry there is.
Oh, he's worried they put a little spy camera in there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they definitely have them on the outside for safety purposes. But he's saying my worry is there's a camera that can see me inside the cab. And he doesn't realise because he's signed a contract.
And they're going to see him vaping.
So can we just apologise, Barry, for any slander?
All right, I'll beep out the name of the business, or I'll just cut it out completely.
Let's beep out the name of the business because you've got. They could get to fuck, and I tell you what else they can do: spying on their employees. They could. No, actually.
Sorry, I went all Mark Thomas there.
Yeah.
It's a GDPR situation. God, I hate pricks like that. Although very entertaining to watch on the internet. Shout out DJ Audits. How you've not had your head kicked in, I've no idea. Let's wrap up there because I'm getting a headache. So we're gonna go.
Right. Why don't you need to double up on your Roy bands like a pair over your pair. Just a final note to Jack, if he's worried that there's a camera in there. What I would do, if you want to have a little cheeky vape, is maybe cover your vape in a disguise. Right?
Or, yeah, make it look like an inhaler.
Yes, a really long inhaler.
Blue with a little brown end.
A really long inhaler. Or you could make it look like a recorder. And then just playing a little tune.
No. Nobody over the age of 10 wants a recorder.
I think you're incorrect there because the Pied Piper did. Anyway, that's the end of this week's episode. By the way, our sponsor this week is Roy Bands. If you'd like to get yourself a pair, join the Patreon.
We are open to sponsorship deals. So if you've got a business you'd like to promote, then get in touch. I'll do it on the cheap.
And it's not going to be much of a sponsorship, let's be honest. He just spent 5 minutes slagging off a company that he got completely incorrect. So if you want your business slandered and to pay for that, get in touch.
Or if you want to guarantee that you never get slandered, it's £100. Everyone else is fair game like that. Anyway, right, let's just go before I say something offensive. Okay. It was lovely talking to you. Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See you.
You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.